And I'll go through some of the other features, which are very useful as well when I find what the other features that I want to go through is. So, bronziums, okay. Everyone loves this one. So, basically, right now, it tells me I have 1.8 million ally points. And let's say I wanted to keep, I'm just going to keep 1.5 million ally points. And it's just going to open bronziums for me in about 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. And it's going to open 1,400 bronziums for me. So you don't have to get an auto clicker. You don't have to click this one by one, etc. Blah, 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 blah. It does it all for you. And pretty quickly. So I just got that many character shards.
Dang.
And
Yeah, this is one of the biggest time savers.
and we're done. So I just got 1,200 character shards, and I opened 1,439 packs of bronziums in about 20 seconds. Pretty good. And lastly, oh, sorry, what? Any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
But this is outside of outside of like officer stuff, but I'm trying to figure out how to on my other account with my guild over there. I'm trying to link it for tickets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that real quick. But you need so you need 4 people with Hotutils subscription. Do you have 4 people in your guild with it? So what you need is oh, so you have Habanero?
Oh no, they have their own.
Okay, so yeah, what you need to do is message Hot Sauce. Tell him you have 4 people in your guild that has the chili subscription, and what he can do is that he can give your guild the basically Habanero, which is the guild hot bot kind of thing. So, and then once you have that, then you can do all of the guild features.
Okay, great.
Yep.
I was in there and it was telling me to put a Discord channel in there, but it kept saying none. It wouldn't let me pick, and I have a channel made, set up through the bots and all that just for Hotbot, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Huh, okay. I would message him because actually Visago set up all of the guild stuff for us, so I'm actually not very familiar with it. I'm not gonna lie. And another one that I love recently is JC. So you can go through your GAC history. This is also super helpful, especially for me when I have a bunch of vaults. So let's say, oh, I beat this guy a while back. This was one of my history things. So yeah, it can just pull up your history, and this is basically what I set on defense. Here, you can see it here. I set SLKR, JMK, Ray, and then basically that. So I can create this plan from placements. I can basically copy what I set 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 months ago, as long as it has the data. I can copy it, create a plan. I'm gonna call it Plan 1, for example. And then I can go to the current one. And okay, right now it's offense phase, so it's kind of unfortunate I can't show this right now. But if it's on defense phase, there's actually a set defense from plans that you can find here. And then you click that, you click plan 1, which I just had, and it sets the defense for you. You don't actually even have to log into the game to set defenses. It will set all 11, 13 teams for you based on the plan. You can also plan it manually by just basically creating a new PvP plan, call it plan 2. Up front, I want what team, so I want JMK up front, etc. Blah 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 blah. And you basically create these teams from squads, which is somewhere. Where's squads? It's profile, JC, nope, not there. Maybe it's guild. Huh, where is squads? Oh, here. It's at the very top. So you create it from squads. And then, so basically there, and then you can set all of that. So you can create one manually, or what I do is I just copy like a previous defense and then I just basically paste it back in. So yeah, that's the GAC feature. And lastly, we have the guild features, which is what Dirch talked about a lot yesterday. And so we can go over and we can see the guild overview. This is actually how I do the mod contest. So here we can see how many 15 plus mods, 6 dot mods, 20 plus mods, and everything that each person has. I can just download the data and then basically sort it out as an Excel file. And so units is actually pretty useful that Dirch mentioned yesterday. If you just got a new character, let's say I recently got Talon and I don't really know how to mod her. Does anyone on our guild have Talon? Probably a bad example. Let's do Dash. Let's do Dash. I recently got Dash. I want to see how some people mod him. I'm going to click Dash. So it's just going to load up the Dash rendars in our guild. Eventually, one day, hopefully.
Usually it's not that slow.
Yeah. And then you can sort by speed. Like, okay, so Justin has a 314 speed Dash. Kato has a 301 speed. Dirch has 282. So you can kind of see what else does he mod them for. Maybe they mod them for potency. Sly has pretty decent potency. Damage. So you can kind of see what the stats that people in our guild have for each character. And so if you're really like, sometimes, you know, a lot of people just ask us on Discord, but sometimes we're not around all the time, or I actually just don't know. So you can kind of look here and see what everyone else mods them for without going into game and then finding one person and doing it basically one by one, super slowly. You can just do it really quickly and see another one, let's say Dark Trooper. People probably care about offense for him. So where's his offense? Damage. So yeah, you can sort through damage and see, oh, okay, so people have him at around, so some people have him around 10k offense with around 250 speed, I guess. That would be pretty good targets for Dark Trooper. I think that hits what I put on my template. I think the template's 8k or something, so 11k is really high. So yeah, so that's another part of the guild features that you can kind of just go through and see some stuff that maybe how some people mod some tunes. And I think that is all. So anyone else have any questions? Yeah, stuff to go through, mod templates, upgrading to compares. You guys all know how compares work. Like I've seen most of you guys do the compares.
How do you actually? I forgot. How do you add characters to your compares?
Add.
Look into that.
I think it's add tune, and then you just exclamation mark add tune, and then you have it. Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you do have the subscription, you can put more tunes in the compares. You can add 15 personal tunes in the compares as opposed to 5. Small benefit of it, I guess. But yeah, that's definitely not where my $10 goes. My $10 a month goes to mods and probably bronziums. Bronzium is pretty useful. Yeah, and you guys have any other questions? Because yeah, that's basically mod templates, upgrading, selling mods, JC placements.
Java, do you have the other tab for the gear farming? Do you ever use that?
Oh yeah, gear farming. That is a good one. Okay.
Down on other.
The SE thing? This thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually, I'm not very familiar with it, but yeah. I don't actually know how to use this one. It takes you to a different site, right?
Yeah, it takes you to a different site, but it's all linked.
Okay.
You can just select your characters and gear levels you want. But
okay, yeah. That's another site that I guess people could look into. Okay, apparently I have to log into Google. Huh. I'm sure I can figure this out.
This one is, yeah, but basically you just add a character. It's not adding their farming requirements unless you do the ones up above. But if you just want to...
Okay.
So if you do Ray, it'll give you all of that.
Oh, yeah, I can do Lord Vader because I don't have Lord Vader yet.
Well, let's say you're not looking for a GL for here. Let's just like Boba, because he's coming out and you want Bobas.
Okay.
You can just add Boba, and you can add some of them and their relic level.
Okay, and I want him at relic 5. Okay.
Yeah, so I use this quite a bit for like characters like coming through marquees where I want to save their gear and not use it. And then
Okay.
it just populates what you need below. Like once you log in, down below the relics and the gear, it will tell you what you need. So this makes it really easy.
Oh,
just have
okay.
save
Yeah,
your
that's
gear
nice. And
spend
then
it.
it'll tell you how, if I sync it, because I'm not synced yet, and then it'll tell me how much
Yeah.
how many I own, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's really useful.
So like me and Visago and a bunch of people, we use this quite a bit, and it just, especially like when Starkiller hit, there's those 4 marquees plus Starkiller plus Boba.
Yeah.
There was a lot of gear to keep track of for all of them that I
Oh, for
didn't
sure.
want to spend on other people. So I just like put them all in there.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
then,
Yeah,
as I
it just
finish
tells you.
one, I would add the other,
Okay, yeah.
and it makes hoarding gear way easier. And this has saved me so much time trying to like get all that gear, because in game doesn't do this very well. So this
Yeah,
is,
because
this
you
is like
never
what
really
I
know how
wanna
much,
do.
how many like carbonite stuff that you need, or stun guns that
Yeah,
you need.
and like this
Yeah.
gear is free, but it only automates your gear with Hotutils.
Okay, yeah. So you can
So-
only tell the owned with with
yeah,
hot
you
utils.
can manually fill in the own, but that's a pain in the ass.
Yep.
So with Hotutils, when you refresh it refreshes for you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, again, really cool feature that I don't personally use, but I'm sure it helps a lot of people. So yeah.
Or like, who was that character that like when they came out, like everybody in Maw was like short some gear pieces and
Cat.
they're spending crystals like crazy.
Cat.
Yeah, Cat.
Yeah.
Like if everyone in Maw would have just done that, they would have.
Yeah, about yeah.
Cat gear, and you can save it.
Hot
Especially
Sauce
with
spent
top quarter
$1,000 in
Yeah.
20 minutes to get cat.
Yeah.
Or looked up, yeah.
Ridiculous. And like the conquest characters, you have 3 months to save their gear. So
Yeah,
use
exactly.
that.
That's the thing. Okay, again, it's also like dumb Maw people basically. Everyone's just like, oh, if I don't have the gear, then I'm just gonna buy it from shipments and stuff like that, and it'll be fine. The thing is, the gear that Cat needed couldn't be bought in shipments, so you could only farm it through energy, and that takes a lot of money because you're refreshing to like 800 crystals or like 1,600 crystals per refresh just to get that, and that's stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that tool has saved me a lot of time and effort.
Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's probably a great tune and great tool, and yeah, awesome. Thanks for bringing that up.